Ever thought the moon could use a little WD-40? It sounds like a joke, but there's a fascinating truth behind it. The moon, our celestial neighbor, is showing signs of rusting, and it's got scientists scratching their heads. So what's the deal with the moon rusting? How can a place with no atmosphere, no liquid water, and no oxygen be rusting? It's a mystery that combines elements of space science, chemistry, and a bit of cosmic luck. We usually think of rust as a problem for Earth, right? Rust forms when iron reacts with oxygen and water, creating that reddish-brown flaky stuff we see on old cars and garden tools. You know, like that old bike in your backyard. Left out in the rain, it slowly turns into a rusty relic. But the moon? It doesn't have rain or even an atmosphere to speak of. The moon doesn't have water or oxygen, the usual suspects for rust. Its surface is a barren, airless desert, bombarded by solar radiation and micrometeorites. Here's the twist: scientists found hematite, a type of rust, on the moon. Hematite is an iron oxide, the same kind of rust we find on Earth, and its presence on the moon is quite the enigma. How did it get there? How can rust form in such an inhospitable environment? Well, seems like our buddy Earth is involved. The Earth and Moon share a unique relationship, and it turns out Earth might be lending a helping hand in this rusting process. Earth's atmosphere leaks a bit of oxygen into space. This oxygen travels through space, carried by the solar wind, a stream of charged particles emitted by the sun. And guess what? Some of it ends up on the moon, hitching a ride on the solar wind. This oxygen can reach the moon's surface, where it can interact with iron in the lunar soil. Add some water from the moon's polar ice and bam! You've got moon rust. But wait, there's more. The moon's surface is also bombarded by hydrogen from the solar wind. The moon's surface is bombarded by the solar wind, which is full of hydrogen. Normally, hydrogen stops rusting because it fights with oxygen, preventing it from reacting with iron. Normally, hydrogen stops rusting because it fights with oxygen. But during the full moon, something interesting happens. During the full moon, the Earth protects the moon from the solar wind. The Earth acts as a shield, blocking much of the solar wind and reducing the amount of hydrogen reaching the moon. This gives oxygen a chance to do its thing and rust the moon's surface. Without the hydrogen interference, oxygen can react with the iron in the lunar soil, forming hematite. So, next time you look up at the moon, think about this crazy space chemistry. It's a reminder of how interconnected our universe is, and how even the smallest details can lead to big discoveries. The universe is full of surprises. From the rusting moon to the mysteries of distant galaxies, there's always something new to learn and explore. Moon rusting. Who would have thought? It's just one of the many wonders that make our universe so fascinating and full of unexpected phenomena.